Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play MediEvil 2 for the Sony PlayStation 1. In the last episode, we tried to save Kiya in Whitechapel, but unfortunately, she got destroyed by Jack the Ripper. Sadly, Sir Dan flees into the sewers, devastated over Kiya's death. Now we're here, and we have this giant rat jumping around this. I don't know why, but the rat has nothing to do with anything that we're going to be doing in this video. We just need to drop down here, and we'll enter a whole new area. And that guy apparently wants our help. First off, I want to get the blunderbuss equipped, just to be safe, because I don't see myself using the lightning anymore. And now we need to fight this thing, because guess what? There's one of these green alien heads on this creature here, and this creature will continue to attack us as long as the green head is on it, and it will latch onto these little green guys too. So, these green guys are happy to see us. They want to take us over here. And we're somehow at what looks like a hut. And there is also a statue of Sir Dan here. Interesting.
Is it true the Great One Eye has come to save us? Well, Great One, you see, we were once a happy tribe, singing and dancing. That was until the great beast came and lured away all our women. Now the only song we sing is a sad one. We have lost the taste for battle and the will to live. Great God, can you restore our women to us? If you can, you will be well rewarded.
And from here we now have a task ahead of us. We have to save this tribe's women. Also, they seem to look at us like some sort of god, apparently. Apparently, they have either met us before, which is unlikely, I would think, or they met something or someone like Sir Dan, which would make a lot more sense. But by opening this chest, we get the gold shield, which is the best shield in the game. We are going to have to make good use of it while we are here. And let's see what's in here. Okay. There are two paths that we can take. I'm going to take them whenever we can. And by going in here, there is one of these creatures with a green head on top of it. Ow. Just keep swiping away at this. Where is it? Where is the head? There it is. Let's go ahead and destroy this thing with the broadsword. And from here, we need to Ow. We need to destroy these guys. So they run into that wall there. You have to get one of these little yak-like creatures on this little, thank you, this little area right here, where I'm just running around in a circle. And then you have to strike it in the back to get it to ram this. How you're supposed to figure this out other than through dumb luck, I have no idea. But now we have these things. We now have these tentacles, and we need to strike them. And we also need to make sure we aren't clamped down on by the teeth. That was amazingly easier than it should have been. In case you are away from these things, these tentacles will also shoot projectiles at you, and these things can hurt. Your best bet for defeating them is to get way up close and strike with the sword. That's it. And there's another room over here. Great, we got these things too. I don't like these at all. And as you can see, the little green guys, they can be possessed too. Where is the head? Where is the... There it is. No, no, no. Do not want. Okay, we got one of the heads. One of the heads is down. Let's go ahead and beat this guy up. And when he's down like that, the head's gonna come apart. And that's when you can strike the head, so that they're gone for good. Now thankfully that thing is going right there. We can just strike it in the back. We can open that up. That is actually something I wanted to do. And there is another thing right here. Another one of these things. And this time, we have 3 holes to choose from when it comes to destroying these. Good grief. And if I could destroy, if I could whack these things, that'd be great. There we go. Now we've freed 2 of the women. And there's also a hand here. We need to keep the hand in mind for later. For now, though, before I do anything else, I do want to go back to the healing fountain that I just came across. I know that I'm going to use the whole thing up, but I'd rather just do it this way. Okay. We need to go back to this room. Just so now remembered I need to go back to this room. And we need to climb up these ladders so we can go over here. We drop down, we end up over here. This is the exit out of the stage. But if we strike the bell, this guy will say, no. We need to save all the women before we can leave. And we only rescued 2 of them. So, we need to take another path. I'm not going to use that fountain yet, but I will go over here. This is probably the harder path out of the ones that I will be taking here. Probably the hardest one. And what do you know? There's 2 more of these guys with green heads. You want to focus on one. When you get one taken care of, that is when you need just go straight for the head as soon as it pops off. Oh, great. I got both of them to show up at one time. Where's the other one? I can't believe you did that. But now you're facing away from me. There we go. We need to destroy this head before it does any more damage. Perfect. Also, we can get to Chalice now. So now that that's taken care of, before I do anything else, and before I forget, I'm going to go for the Chalice now. Nope. Really? I didn't really want to do that. Though I may have to, eventually. I may just do it after I do this. But, no. This one. As I was saying, that ain't it either. We need to go back to this path. And we need to go all the way back to the room with a disembodied. Is disembodied the right word? Well, you just need to go back to the room with the hand running about. And you need to jump into this hole right here. There's the Chalice. Now you don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright. let's go ahead and go back. And we're going to take the other path again. Now that we're pretty much done here. We can finally go back to what we were doing earlier. And that's going to the area where the fountain from earlier was. Really. There we go. And we're going to fill up on health again. I might as well do this. Especially since the other path, well, it was harder to fight the enemies. And we got things taken care of here, so we can just go down this path. And we can do stuff that way. Now, there will be some things that we need to do. Where is the hand? There's the hand. And no sooner do you put the hand, or if you put your head on the hand, that these things show up and attack. Thankfully, these guys did not go very far at all. And they have nothing to possess, as long as we keep slashing. Now we can do this again. And I like the fact that when you're in the water and you leap out and you get on the floor, you do leave wet footprints, which is pretty nice. And come on, really? I did not mean to run in that direction. Come on. Anyway, we need to go over here. And we need to leap on the pipe and run and jump all the way to here. Let's go ahead and switch to the body now that we have the door open. And we can do this. Neat. Okay. And now, we're going to put our hand, or our head rather, on the hand. And we're going to go up here in hand form. We need to go into this pipe. There's a lever down there. To reach that lever, you just go into this door with your body. Strike the lever. And from here, we're going to be switching between the head and the body. We need to go over here. We will be switching between the hand and the body, or the head and the body, multiple times. Strike the lever. Where are we at? We can't do anything here. Strike it again. Where are we now? What happens if we go stand over here and strike the lever again? We're actually going in the right direction. We need to go over to this end of the pipe. Switch to the body. Strike the lever again. Where are we at? I'm going to have to look around like so. That's right, I remember this part now. You kind of have to use right and down to kind of make your way across that corner and then get over here. Switch to the body. Strike the lever again. Switch to the head. Get over here. Strike the body. And from here, we should be able to make our way to this baton. Now, all of these pieces of pipe will go over here. And we can drop down to where the body is and reunite our head with our body. Put it back on our shoulders here. Now, all we need to do is just climb on this part of the pipe, jump up, and if you're doing it, if you're right in front of the wall, you'll be grabbing that ladder. You'll be able to go up here. You don't need to press this anymore. You can climb up to here, and you can go on to this little area here. Now, you do want to go over here because there's something important.
Oh, I've been looking for you. It may be time to see what the Spiv's got for you. You might find it extremely interesting.
And the Spiv gave us a poster. Apparently, it looks like Palethorn is on this poster. Also, guess what? We have another one of these things. We're going to have to strike it. Ow. And I'm having a harder time striking these things. These things will get a little more defensive. You strike it once, it's going to run away. Which can make these things kind of a pain in the butt. Kind of need to stand near the center pipe here. That way I can kind of tell where these guys are going to be. And if I need to get to where the things are a little faster, I can just use the daring dash. No problem at all for me. And we now freed that thing. Or that woman. I now have the tentacle confused with the woman. I honestly have no idea why. If you've been watching me long enough, you know I can't English when I talk and play video games at the same time. It's just not going to happen. At least not very well. Now, can I do this? I can. I kept falling to my doom in the practice run, so that's why I'm like, oh, hey, you can do this. And now, we got this thing. And this is probably the easiest thing of all. The easiest tentacle to fight off. Because I can just be pressing X. It'll keep popping out of here no matter what. And I can destroy this thing. This will help me rescue one of the women. And it's quite possibly one of the easiest ways for me to do this. Okay. Oh, dear. Okay, okay, that's one way to do it. That is definitely one way to do it. But will I be able to get up there? Well, not really, but I can get down here. And can I shoot these things? I guess I can. I'm just making sure that I can shoot these things. And one of those things are down. I thought I was shooting that for a moment. Well, it's a good thing we got the blunderbuss. Now to shoot that last one, wherever it may be. Did it go anywhere? Well, if it went anywhere, it's dead. It's gone one other place, and it's called use the word of your choice. Might as well get the 3 energy vials that are here. That'll help us get some health, or not only get some health back, but also preserve it, or as much of our health as we can. And now we got this thing. We got 2 holes to choose from, but it'll easily switch between them. And in case you're too close to one of them, it just comes out of the other, making it easier for you to figure out where it's going to be. Sometimes. And you could just hack and slash this thing until it dies. Shouldn't be long now before this thing is toast. Where are you at? There you are. You have freed all the women. You have freed all the girls. And now we need to go back to the ladder we took to get over to where we need to be. Thank you, game, for realizing that I was trying to use a ladder. I appreciate that. And let's go in here. I believe this takes us over to the exit of the level. I don't think I can use... Yeah, I can't use the fountains anymore, but I can still talk to the chief.
Oh, great one! You have saved us by the powers of the Time Stone. I declare we are the whole tribe once more. Will you stay and defend us from future attack?
No, I have to return the surface. How do I get back?
Very well. I will return you to the water's edge, where transport will be waiting. Here, take your reward.
And for saving the women, we get 100 gold. Don't forget to pick it up. And from here, we ring the bell, and we can take the raft back to the surface. Oh, I don't even need to do a running jump. I can just do this. Fair enough. Now we are returning to the professor's lab. I hope I didn't miss anything that I shouldn't have missed. If I don't, that's going to be bad. Let us go ahead and... What in the world is going on here? Well, there's a book here. Lifestyles of the Pharaohs, Chapter 10, Courtship and Consorts. Also viewed as gods and goddesses, the pharaoh's life was often a short and arduous affair. Many, such as Ramses II, would take a number of mistresses as well as a wife. Keeping all the women happy could prove such an arduous task that many were driven to an early grave. A royal mistress could be plucked from any level of Egyptian society. If a slave girl caught a pharaoh's eye, she could quickly be elevated to the royal court. This was a fate not without complications, however. Due to the pharaoh's intense interest in mummification, many on their deathbeds took their mistresses with them to ease their existence in the afterlife. Many examples of consort tombs exist, the greatest of which has been rebuilt brick by brick in the Great Museum. This, the tomb of Abu Simbel, contains the mortal remains of Princess Kiya, Ramses II's last mistress. The parchments of the time reveal that the king died before the relationship was consummated. One can only imagine her feelings as the joy of being plucked from abject poverty was replaced by the misery of playing nursemaid to a randy 80-year-old. Jeez, game! And how the joy of his death must have been replaced with the misery of following him to the grave. That was something. But we can now go in this room, apparently.
Damn! I had almost given up hope. We still have a little time left to defeat Palethorn. If he gets the last pages of the spellbook, then...
Professor, what's this?
I don't know. Never seen it before. It's a poster of one of my earliest experiments. The time machine doesn't work, though. Complete waste of time.
I'm sorry.
No, we must focus on defeating Palethorn. I'm sorry about Kiya, I really am, but it's too late to worry about her now. All right. I've been economical with the truth. I knew it was Palethorn all along. We used to be friends. That was before the expedition of 78. Ever wondered how I got these hands? Well, it's all in my diary over there. But the machine, it's still at the museum. It's probably smashed, though. Anyway, I never could get it to do anything other than move through space. Like I said, waste of time. Oh.
And the time machine. Interesting.
The professor asked me to give you a weapons upgrade. All right, Dan, you've come a long way. I'd save if I was you.
And I guess I might as well save my progress. That was something I didn't expect to be kicked to another level, but well, here we are. And from here, we're back in the museum. We're going to be doing museum things. We got the magic sword, which is the last melee weapon in the game. Obviously, it's a little more powerful than the... Wow. A lot more powerful than the broadsword. Is it the broadsword? Yeah, it's the broadsword. And it looks really good this time. Huh, okay. I was wondering why I was swinging it like back and forth multiple times. I just wasn't pressing the button fast enough. But we have not only a new weapon and a new task ahead of us, but we also have information, I guess, as to why the... Where is it? Can I exit the level? Yes, I can go ahead and exit the level. Let's go back to the professor's lab and read the book. I don't want to leave that unread. Plus, it'll give me a chance to also do this.
Take this, the magic sword. Twice the size and twice as powerful as all your other close-range weapons.
Well, it's a good thing we did that, even though we already have it. Oh, we can't go back into the... Oh, that's bad. I really wanted to read that book, too. It's a shame we can't do it now. But this will give me a chance to refill on health, which thankfully won't be that much of a task, hopefully, and be a little more prepared for what we're going to do in the next video. Join me next time where we go back to the museum and try to get that time machine. See if we can get it working again. See if we can bring Kiya back. Go back to the just before she was horribly destroyed and bring her back. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching! I am not a clever man. I should have looked over here. We now have 9 life bottles to work with. And in order to keep it, I'm going to have to play through this level again. So I will see you in the next video when I have done just that. And I will meet you back in the professor's lab with my health refilled. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!